All right, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for watching this video. This is a video I'm doing about a little mock draft here. Superflex. A lot of people nowadays, they do not do the Superflex stuff. So as you can see, I'm trying to keep the video shorter because I want to give you guys more information in a shorter time. So I'm trying to do that. So what you can see here is I'm going through trying to get my next pick here. I think this is like 6th round. I'm looking for, looking for running backs here. Looking for Damian Harris. Click that. Perfect. As you can see, I started off with Derrick Henry, obviously. Stephon Diggs. I'm doing something different than I did last time. Trying to do this is right, because I had no running backs at this point, so I went with Melvin Gordon. And you can see how the board fell to me in the first round. I get Derrick Henry. Of course, I'm in the 4th. I should have picked another spot, but next video I'll do another spot. For some reason, I'm 4th in the draft again. Usually I try to pick different spots, but anyways, so I'm 4th there. First round, I got Derrick Henry. Came back, got Stephon Diggs, who did a little bit better than the last draft as far as quarterbacks went for Prescott. And now I'm looking for my next guys here. I got Prescott in the 3rd round. Yeah, right here I'm looking for Baker. He's kind of like, I got Derek Carr in the 4th round of this draft. And then I went Waddle, Mooney, and Courtland Sutton. You can't go wrong with those guys as wide receivers. They prevented immense value. I thought I needed running backs, but that's what fell to me was the wide receivers, so I just took that. And you can see I just took Baker Mayfield, so I have Prescott, Carr, and Mayfield. At this point, I have 3 running backs and 4 wide receivers, so I'm trying to make kind of fill out my running backs. In my head, I'm thinking here, of course, I'm just going through what I'd normally tell you to do is just go through and just click on all the quarterbacks. Mitch Trubisky, Jimmy G now has a chance. Yeah. Here again, Russell Gage is too much of a good value to pass up this late. But just click on Mitchell Trubisky and Jimmy G and Drew Lock, Jacoby Brissett. I always like to have those guys in the queue. Right now, I don't need them, but it's good to just know that they're there if you can need them. So just kind of. I just kind of showing you guys what to do with that. I always, especially if you're going QB late, always make sure you put the end of the road guys on your radar, so that you can break glass in case of emergency type thing. So you can see how after Rage it was McKissick, Pierce, Gallup. So these guys all have chances here. I'm probably going to take a second after this is all over just to go over the first few rounds, but I just wanted to take some time now. And you can see I'm on the clock here. Russell Gage. I think I needed a tight end here, and so I was going for... Okay, no. That's right. I was filling out my running backs. So Isaiah Spiller, he's got a chance to be the number 2 to Austin Eckler. So I figure, at this point, I like Gus Edwards better, but I don't know what's happening with J.K. Dobbins. If J.K. Dobbins plays, I don't like if he's going to be healthy for the beginning of the season. Some reports are saying now that he can be healthy for the beginning of the season. I was assuming he wasn't going to be. If he is, that kind of kills Gus Edwards' value. Here I'm going with Mike Gesicki. Again, I think, with Tua there and Tyreek Hill, and they're going to have a chance to spread the field, and he's going to be the inside option, which is what they're going to need him. And here I got Waddle and Gesicki in this draft, so I was pretty happy with that. I think those guys, there was times last year when Waddle and Gesicki just went off like together. It's not going to happen every game, but they get pretty decent volume most games, or a lot of, maybe not most, but enough games that you could use both those guys. You You see people are coming off the board here. Claypool, Dallas defense, all that's good. Yeah, now it's a kicker. So it's 14th round. We're getting into kickers here. At this point, I'm thinking defense. Kind of waited a little bit too long in this particular one for defense. Doesn't really matter. We're only picking one. In my leagues, we pick two. We start two every week, so I usually go deep with the defenses. But for this, yeah, I'm looking at Jamal Williams, maybe Darrell Williams in Arizona, Sony Michel. These are like last gasp guys, but these are just kind of reminding myself of like what's going to be out there if you wait this late. I mean, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. So I'm glad I got my four guys. Not crazy with that. I mean, Derrick Henry, obviously, good. Damian Harris, Melvin Gordon, solid. And Spiller, I'd like to have a better number 4, but like I said, he's got a good chance. And I could have got Jamal Williams, too. He's pretty good, too. So, again, Indianapolis defense have a softer schedule. Good team. Should work out good. Pick them. And then I'm just going to pick a kicker here when it comes back around to me. So, yeah, it's going to come back to me now. And I'm on the clock here for just going through for the kickers. I like Blankenship and because he kicks indoors. And, again, I think Indianapolis is going to be pretty good and might score a little bit. Yeah, Hopkins, I you can't beat that Chargers offense there, so I'd go with Hopkins. Probably going to score a lot of points, so it's a toss-up. Whichever you like. I like Hopkins in this particular scenario. So again, just trying to keep the video short. Let me know if you guys like this kind of, keeping things a little bit shorter. And then, you can see the team here: Derrick Henry, Stephon Diggs, Dak Prescott, Derek Carr, Jalen Waddle, Darnell Mooney, Sutton, Damian Harris, Melvin Gordon, Baker Mayfield, Russell Gage, Isaiah Spiller, Gesicki, Indiana's defense, and Hopkins. Defenses, just look and see what's out there for defenses, tight ends. Just at the end of the draft, it's always good to go out and see what is available. Obviously, defense, there was a lot. That was the Eagles, that was the Packers, Ravens, all good choices for this season. Wide receivers look pretty barren. Running backs are I just don't even know who I would like. Literally, I think Jamal Williams at this point's gone. He would be the only one I'd be interested in. I don't know any of these guys that I really would want. Maybe Foreman. I don't know, but I don't really think him. Here, quarterbacks, I'm looking at Jacoby Brissett, and at this point, Geno Smith and Drew Lock. Whoever wins out that battle. Again, these are not guys that I want on the team. I'm just saying, worst case scenario, if you're in a Superflex league, you need to know what you can get as your third or fourth option. If it comes down to, picking quarterbacks early, that happens where you pick one or two early and then you forget about it, or you just get so wrapped up in needing running backs and wide receivers that it kind of takes that away from you. So you have to finesse a little bit on the back end with quarterbacks, because it's happened to me too, where you get a couple good quarterbacks early on or midway through and you think, okay, I'm good. And you always need a third. And so it's good to have those worst case scenario options that if you need to, you can go for that. So it's always good to do that. But so that's why I like to just make sure that you know what quarterbacks are out there. I'm going to very quickly just go through, my picks here, my thinking at the beginning here. I want to get Derrick Henry. I have him over Austin Eckler. But any one of these guys, McCaffrey, Najee Harris, any one of these guys, Dalvin Cook, I could have taken there. But I like Derrick Henry. We'll see. Come back around and get Stephon Diggs. And, CeeDee Lamb and Deebo Samuel went right after him, so that's good. I like Stephon Diggs better than those guys. And right after Dak Prescott and Matthew Stafford went before him. Russell Wilson went afterwards. So at that point, I felt it was good to start getting my quarterbacks, because in the last video I went quarterback late, so I wanted to show you what you'd get if you went quarterback a little bit earlier. And then again, it came back around to me in the end of the fourth. I got Derek Carr. You can see this was a very important time in this draft. Is between the third and the fourth of my picks, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, and Kirk Cousins all went. So I was hoping I'd get Tom Brady. I really was hoping to get him as my second quarterback in a league like this, Superflex. But I ended up getting Derek Carr, which to me is a nice consolation price. He's a good player. And again, he's got improved weapons this year, so I think there could be a jump to be had there, and he was good for me last year. I don't generally like taking him this early, but in a situation like this, I did want to show what the team would look like if you take quarterbacks earlier and you get two solid ones early, and then you kind of punt until the end. And so, like, I did that. Then I went and got Jalen Waddle, who's, again, great player, very, very good player. Yeah, I just think that Jalen Waddle is going to do good this year. Again, now you're starting off with two good wide receivers, with Diggs and Waddle, and then it just comes back around to me. At time, Mooney was the best guy I had on my board. Again, I wanted running back at that pick, at the Mooney pick. I wanted running back at the Jalen Waddle pick, but there was, who went fifth round after Waddle was Akers, which I don't really trust it, but I'm sure he'll be good. Josh Jacobs, Javonte Williams. I could have taken those guys. I mean, I just think Javonte Williams is a timeshare back, and it's hard for me to, especially in a PPR league, get on those timeshare backs, especially when you've got a guy like Jalen Waddle out there that can get you, a lot of bonus points if you're in a league that does bonus points for yardage and things like that. Darnell Mooney, they're going to get they're generally going to get more yardage, the wide receivers, than the running backs, especially the good ones like Mooney and Waddle. So I went with Mooney in the sixth. Again, wanted a running back, but I should have probably got Breece Hall, but that was like a toss-up. That was Mooney or Hall. That's a situation you're going to have to be in at some point. Mooney or Hall. I went with Mooney. But thank you very much. Like and subscribe. Let me know what in the comments below, what you guys want to see. And I'm trying to do a Superflex. I'm trying to get to my Superflex peeps out there that do Superflex and want information about Superflex, because I want to just do that kind of content as far as that, because I don't see a lot of it out there. Everybody's doing PPR drafts and half PPR. Who's doing half PPR? I mean, come on, it's full PPR. Get it right. Get it right. Half PPR, full PPR, all these drafts, but I don't see a lot of Superflex. There's just not a lot of mock drafts for Superflex, so I'm trying to help out my Superflex peeps, and that's it. Thank you very much. Peace out, and this is Custom. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.